beat Darkstone 2 in hardest mode, Torchless no death. I don't know, Alex. I'll try. Go try it. Get around and replaying. Yeah, try it out. It's hard to go back to normal Diablo 2 after doing Path of Diablo, or was for me, but first half down. Did you mod the first huge one? Completely custom, everything. Gotcha. Caregiver skin invention, treatment, and medical ward are free. How you doing, Cass? Week 55. Oh, it's finally here. It's finally here. Finally got a camo cloak. How many friggin' weeks of having this maxed out did it take us to get one camo cloak? We're at week 55. Finally. What disease do you have? You have a disease? You don't have a disease on me. Carrier's Convention is amazing, yeah. Nothing genetic Cthulhu style, Big Bad, Darkstone shoot. Yeah, I'm sure they will. It's very Mountain of Madness looking. Camo cloaks. Camo cloaks are for Darkest Dungeon 4 and for the Crimson Court. They work in Crimson Court and Darkest Dungeon 4. Must have been earlier. Oh yeah, you had one earlier, like Bulimic or something. No, Spasm of the Entrails. Yeah, Spasm of the Entrails. Yeah, but I hope so, Alex. How you doing, Alex? Camo cloak. We got one. We need at least one more. I'd like to have two more, but I don't know why. I'm looking in there again like... There's a Shard Mercenary. I think we'll go ahead and grab them. So why they work? Sure. So, there are some places in the game that have specific torchlights that you cannot alter. Darkest Dungeon number 4, the 4th Darkest Dungeon quest, the main quests for the court, or all the courtyard quests, all the courtyard dungeons, and the farmstead all have their own individual light gauge. It's not the same gauge that's anywhere else in the game. They have their own. Darkest Dungeon 4 lacks a gauge at all. But as far as trinkets and quirks are concerned, the courtyard, the farmstead, and the 4th Darkest Dungeon quest all count as a radiant light. There's nothing you can do about it to get rid of it. And because of that, trinkets that say radiant light, quirks that say radiant light, all those work in those places. Yeah. How you doing, Kotex? The Freeze Mechanic GD2? No, is that actually mentioned by the developers, or is that just something that someone came up with, or a supposedly leaked thing, or what, Alex? I haven't heard of it. Your way through a stomach ache. Pink goop tastes so bad, but it works. Solid date and quality of lifestyle. It's a whole new custom game using the engine. Gotcha. No, I have not used it. There's a green dungeon finally. Question is, do I want to go try to force out the Fanatic there, or do I want to go kill the Siren? So mountain lands, reasonably a mechanic. Is it enemies? Yeah, but did the developers say that? When did they say that? Because I read both interviews and I didn't see, unless they've done an interview like very recently that I missed. Answer's pistol's pretty decent too. Time for one Benadryl and chill. Reezy. Have a good night if you pass out. Polygon, where they spoke about it? Weird. I didn't see that at all. I have to check that out. No, I didn't know about it. The only problem with this is it's only a 25% push. Gives us 4 experience. Smile, have fun. Hey Raider, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the lurk. Have a good night. Yeah, I need to check it out, Alex. I didn't know. None of these are going to level. What do I think about this team for the Fanatic? I think this team is too risky for the Fanatic, huh? To improve from the first game. The main thing I wanted to see, like, it's hard to say, right? Balance in the game is pretty good. I like that there's challenge in it. I like the micromanagement stuff in the town and whatnot. The main thing that we talked about here is like wanting a challenge mode, like an actual challenge mode with modifiers the game enforces, and maybe it updates once a month or something like that. Even if it doesn't have a leaderboard would be cool, but like some sort of challenge mode that enforces it. So maybe 1 month it's torchless, and if you do that challenge mode, you don't have to worry about torches. It makes everything 0 lights, so you don't have to worry about it and don't have to use a mod or anything. But they haven't said a single thing about freeze mechanics. It's just gossip. So the Polygon article that Alex is talking about doesn't say anything about freezing. I mean, from the developers themselves. Because I hadn't heard anything either. Hypothermia will be affliction disease? Maybe. Does not? Okay. Just looked at it. So where is that coming from then? Just a rumor? So the problem with using these against the Fanatic is that the Fanatic is going to have someone on a pyre. He's going to try to put someone on the pyre every single round. And if he puts the Hellion on the pyre, the only person we can get them off the pyre with is one Crusader with Holy Lance. Does talk about it. They mentioned it. Are you sure? It's from February. Yeah, I read that one. I don't remember anything about a... I don't see anything in that one. Full-fledged sequel, Red Hook Studios shared some details on what I can expect. So the combat will keep the same format, be tuned up, metagame will be completely different. Village behind, yeah, I read all that. Through icy passages to require a different kind of management. We can likely expect. So that's not even quoted from Red Hook. If you notice, they use quotations for tuned up and they use quotations for completely different. But expect since we're leaving the village behind, we can expect traveling through icy passage. That's just Polygon saying that. New kind of management. Yeah, but Red Hook isn't saying that.
Our community grows.
Yeah, we know nothing still. Lol, thank you for the... Hopefully I get your name right. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, so it wasn't Red Hook saying it. It's just... No one knows still, basically. Just... thinking. The official, it's just speculation. Yeah, exactly. Do y'all want to do this? I don't know. Because the thing is, you can't really run from the Fanatic. If you run from the Fanatic and someone's on the pyre, they're dead. They just die. Apostles as they are the ones made the game. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think there will probably be some kind of mechanic involving the cold, but it's just all... There's lore in the game, or they just pawns. You descend to beat the Darkest Dungeon. Well, I mean, I've read all their lore and looked at all of the comics, but, I mean, at this point, they're just a means to an end, yeah? But I like that stuff. More individuality in the heroes. You mean, like, their storylines stuff? Because, I mean, I don't think they're super homogenous at the moment. I really don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I just don't think it's a great team for the Fanatic. Like, if we replaced one of these Crusaders with anyone that can position 3 more regularly, but not a Vestal. Pass. Quirks and stuff, gotcha. Hellion Wash, it's coward and cause a tribe. Yes. Yep. And hers was one of the last ones to come out too, which is kind of interesting. I think I'm gonna hold out for one more week. So we either go do another Caregivers, or we go ahead and go fight the champion Siren. Really different than type stuff. Gotcha. I just don't think this team will be good against the Fanatic. I mean, the good thing about this team is we have lots of people that can get people off death's door. But that's about it. To the bathroom, you should kill her. I haven't been to the bathroom yet. But I might go kill her. We have to kill her at some point, right? At all today? Not during the stream.
Community.
Grape! Grape, thank you for the follow. Appreciate Grape. Alright, we'll go do this. We gotta kill her at some point. God, this is gonna be our first champion dungeon of this run. Scary, scary times. We're gonna take tough. Probably. Actually, I'm gonna take Night Owl. For a very specific reason, we're gonna take Night Owl. And we're gonna take probably Steven. Yeah, Steven. And we're gonna take a Houndmaster. Suppose that means it's gonna be Hinmule. Checks the queue. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get our teams ready first. Resolve 0 heroes. No, I'm not done it. I know you get lambs to the slaughter, but I haven't done it. I don't care too much about achievements. GT with 100 bits. But no, I'm not done that, Alex. I have 2-man in the Darkest Dungeon, but I've never sent level 0s. Thank you, GT, for the bits again. Jarizi or Dinatar. Eldritch Hater is great here. Alright, guys. Yeah, I'm not going to do it in this run, absolutely. Shambler and Siren are doing unspeakable things. Because we're doing a world first challenge at the moment, so I'm not going to risk it on... I mean, that would end the run, obviously. But so let me get these upgraded, and then we will head off. Make sure we use the free treatment. So much money, so much money. There goes all our golds. Not all of it, but we're losing a lot of golds. Got the collector again? Just get super unlucky. What difficulty dungeons are you doing, Mexi? You keep all the collectors. I've only run into like 3 this run? 2? It's kind of surprising. Alright. Any stress we need off this week? No. Alright, let's look at Quarks. Level 3, so it's a 4% chance on that one. Eldritch Slayer be okay to lock in. I mean, it's a maybe. We'll put that up there as a maybe. It's weak. Collector can also kill you. Just about like anything. So sometimes you'll destroy the collector before he gets to attack. Other times he'll spawn 2 collected highwaymen and they'll crit you to death or the bleed and you just lose. Not a fan of mods. No, I've done lots of modded playthroughs, but I'm not using mods for this one because it's a world first challenge. It would invalidate it. But I've done lots of modded playthroughs. I think we've done like maybe 4 completely modded playthroughs. But I can't use any modded content for this. We could finally lock in Lunas. Who knew the collector from Wayne? What? Wayne said something about the collector? Get rid of soft and lock in Luminous. That might be okay too. Hey, Korma, welcome in. How you doing, Korma? Tough will be okay. I don't want to put these in. Creature Early Riser. Tat logging in Evasive would be good too. Alright, we'll just do that. So we're going to get Eldritch Slayer locked in. Might as well get Godfearing off because it's free this week. I think Blooded's good too. Eyes of Youth. Oh, I gotcha. Gotcha. Shard Mercenary. Hey, Morph. What about the Shard Mercenary? Yeah, we're getting them ready. Tweet an RNG number. Settings. Max or something. See mods that don't raise light. Well, yeah, no modded content is what I'm saying. We don't have any modded content. Like, using a modded class would just invalidate this. But we checked with Claire, with the mods that we have. None of them are game-changing in that sort of way. We're using something to keep the light at 0. We're using something to make the animations move faster. Other than that, we're clean. Was the farmstead cleaned out already? No, we only did the miller. We still need to do the sleeper, which is the champion version of we need to do endless through the sleeper. Let's go on today. Morph. What's tonight? Any diseases we want to get rid of? I need to check I need to check our blood supply. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I need to check our blood supply and how many people are craving. On combat mods? I already do. I've literally been using them the whole time we've been here. Yeah, we already used those ones, Alex. Even on this run, because they don't do any, like, game-changing stuff. Let me double check. So, yeah, we're not going yet. We have no one wasting. We have 15 blood. We should be fine. Should be. Alright, so double healing trinkets. Hound Master is going to be Overture and Mooncloak. Hell's Hairpin. Go to Crash Night. Get more than a couple hours sleep. I hear you. Today was another long, crappy day for us, too. Yeah, I hope so, Morph. So, I'm going to use Dark Bracer over Surgical Gloves. You already have so much accuracy from Hell's Hairpin. Now, on our Man-at-Arms, I need our Man-at-Arms to go as early as possible in the fight against the Siren. So, I'm going to take Feather Crystal. Probably take Mooncloak. Feather Crystal, Mooncloak. That should be alright. Alright. Wait. What? Alright. Let's go. First champion dungeon of the run. 12% chance of this Shambler.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly
Morph, almost a year. Morph, thank you for the resub. 11 months, guys. If you're a subscriber, if you come in for a second and drop some love and sandwiches for Morph, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, Morph, for all the support. Glad you are here. Not just because of the resub, but thank you, Morph. All the food, stack shovels. We gotta take all this stuff for a Shambler. I mean, it's a champion dungeon. The chances to run into a Shambler are pretty high. 12% per hall battle. Every hall battle is 12%. Take a couple blood just in case these guys get taken. So I should bring the Aegis too. Like, we just might as well save the run. Like, there's no sense in letting the run end and having Aegis back home, you know. So got food, we got shovels, we got blood, we got stuff for the Shambler, we got some curio interaction, upgrades, trinkets, skills, camp, upgrades, trinkets, skills, upgrades, trinkets, skills, can't. Am I called Darkest Desires? No, haven't used that one. Not that I remember anyway. How you doing, Craig? Thank you for using that link, Craig. There's a huge sale going on right now. Shadow makes the collector want to show up. A full inventory. It's true. First champion dungeon of the run. Champion Siren, guys. Here we go. Grim Dawn DLC.
Under the blood
It's an awesome game.
moon, I lured my wide-eyed prey to the pier's edge. Before she could properly appreciate her position, I clamped on a manacle.
You can do. I'm gonna use the restroom really quick while we load in. I'll be right back. Just take a second.
Everybody, my name's Cletus. Anybody want some cornbread?
Hey, how you doing? Big black clock. Get in runs, yeah, I can. To pair with the Arcanist. I didn't use casters very often, so I don't know. If IMAX is here, or if IMAX comes in, I know IMAX had a pretty good Arcanist build that used replicating missiles. And it worked really well, and it was cheap to make. Cheap, so to say. It worked well without good gear. So if you see IMAX around, you might want to ask him. I don't know if anyone else in the chat has played a lot of Grim Dawn. But yeah, I never really used too many casters, so I didn't really use Arcanist a whole lot.
What became of the unfortunate little waif?
Cackling Siren. It's my wife, frag! No. 1, 2, 3. So she's going to be over here, furthest room from her starting location. We don't want to see any hall battles. No hall battles. So this is good. Good first hallway. All RPGs. I'll use some magic. See, I love magic too, but I have a tendency to go melee. In there, yeah. Alright. We surprise him. God. So I'm just gonna try to kill the piranha first. Good crit. So much health. I don't really want to use the dog tree here. So we got the bleed on, but done Y clip and end run. I don't think it ended up being the end of a run. I don't think so. Bad crit. So now we have 50 points worth of bleed. It's a really old clip though, yeah. It was from a Torchless BLOODMOON, but God, this is a really bad first battle.
As the fiend falls.
Oof, that's a big bleed. Oof, indeed. Ah, screw it, man. I'm gonna use the dog treat now.
Continue the onslaught.
Predates Phoenix.
Destroy them.
True. Can we get a stun here? Please no more crab crits. So, I'm going to try to stress heal some whilst using the game. I like Wolf's music. I think that's my favorite in the whole game.
It's a Christmas
Not a Christmas miracle at all. Clarity Mod, it's all there to use it. It's quite nice. Gives you a lot of information on enemy attacks and your own. No, I don't want to use it. I mean, I've been streaming the game for almost 2,000 hours. I know where attacks can hit from and where they can hit to, and you know, crit chance and accuracies and things like that for the most part. So I don't think I really need it. I mean, it's good if you don't know the information or if you're playing through for like the first time or something. But no, I'm not gonna use that, especially on this challenge run. Seen a lot though. What's up, Gurking? Stun. Noob. If you're on noob at 2,000 hours, something's wrong. Alright, let's see if we can get the stun in. So unfortunately we can't do a stress heal here. Good crit. I mean, that stress heals a little bit. It's on sale on Steam. Still need to play that. Know how torches work? Yeah. Why is it always dark? How you doing, by the way, Dylan? Remember to stack the wood. Crit. It's a little bit risky, but I'm gonna move him back. I like a crit. Doing pretty good. No, I know which mod you're talking about, Alex, so I'm not gonna use it. Good dodge. Thank goodness. Tonight's been going really well, but this is our first champion dungeon of the entire entire attempt. So first champion dungeon, also a boss dungeon. We are critting like machines though. So that's helping. Still run 20, yeah. He's gonna slam. He hates that. Hellion. Hey, Mr. Wizard, welcome in. So we're gonna kill it a little bit slowly. It's already crit us once. Being borderline spoilerish. No, I really do want to play it too. I was gifted it, of course. And I'm gonna put that on the poll for Monday nights too. It's not a super long game from what I understand either, so it's atmospheric and awesome. Hopeless Gurking. Powerful Dylan. We've recovered quite a bit. I think I'm just gonna work on killing. Resisted the bleed. Take that, crab. Go get one more stress heal in. Kind of pushing it. I mean, he's so slow. Doesn't look like it. I mean, we could, but I'm not gonna risk it.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
9 AD chat. What? What's up, Jonathan? Welcome back. About 10 hours on average. Yeah, that wouldn't be a. That would. We can get rid of or through that in 2 streams, even with me talking to chat and going kind of slow, I suppose. Here to kill the boss, not here for gold. Here to kill the boss, not here for gold.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Stop dropping good loot.
Packs laden with loot.
What's up, Ignu?
Often low on supplies.
Greedy man. All I do is throw out a dog treat. Please don't hall battle. Ooh. Hall battles are just scary. Ooh, big crit. 28 damage. Gotta get rid of the disease carrier, though. Buzz are hidden if you don't get the scout. It's in the furthest room from your starting location. Now, if you have rooms that are equal distance from your starting location, it's randomized. So in this one, the bottom left is the furthest room from our starting location, so the boss is guaranteed to be there. Now, if there was another room that shut off here, it'd be equal chance in either one. And then you just have to take a guess. We're not going to kill this. Not this round, anyway. It's unfortunate. Speaking of scary, yeah. Good thing he hit our man-at-arms, though, I suppose. He has a lot, Oh, good dodge. He has a lot of health, at least. Oh, good dodge. His dodge trinket's putting in work. Putting in work. I'm gonna stun this one, actually. Don't want him to crit us. We should be able to deal 3 damage to this maggot. But yeah, Alex, it's just always the furthest room from your starting location, and it's not based on tiles, it's based on rooms. So you just count rooms, not tiles. And the boss will always be in the furthest, and if they are equally distant from it, it's randomized between those. Alright, so this one's done this round, but they are both in the front now, so they can gang up on our front line. 18 non-crit, it's crazy.
Our community
Straw poll.
grows.
Chat steers you wrong. Yes. Broken Torg. Broken. Thank you for the follow. Bad dodge. Bad dodge.
Press disadvantage.
Okay, so he's stun resistant now. We still have a 40% stun chance, and we can't kill him anyway. If we crit, we only crit for 21. So I'm gonna try the stun. Hey Don, welcome back. How you doing, Don? Let's As much as I want to get rid of a little bit of stress here, I shouldn't. Whoa, 34 crit heal. That's a big heal.
Their formation is broken.
Well, that started out pretty rough, but we're good. You're not here for loot, Adam. There could be 12% Shamblers. You do not throw down any of that Shambler stuff. No darn why. Big smush. Hey Rob, how's it going? Do you have on the Vestal? I have Sacred Scroll, which is her class-specific trinket. I have Genia's Head, which is one of 3 head trinkets in the game. Sacred Scroll is minus 10% stress, plus 33% healing, minus 10% stun chance, and minus 33% damage. And then I pair that with Junia's Head for 30% additional healing, but also gives 20% stress. So as a combo, it gives 63% more healing at the cost of 10% extra stress, 10% stun chance, and 33% damage. But as you saw, she can get in some really juicy heals. How you doing, Dogma? So, all of these can give the Crimson Curse aside from the Chevalier. The Chevalier is the most deadly, though.
The ground
crit?
quakes.
Come on, deal 5 or more. 5 or more. No! Oh, that only hit 1.
A dizzying blow to
Christ.
body and brain. Annihilated.
9 health. Good, good. Yeah, don't attack here. Crimson Curse, it's alright. Thirst, it's fine too. Just don't hit our Hound Master. Let's guard him just to be super safe. Angry Orchard. Crit. Steven put in work. We need one of those 35 healing crits again. Let's get one of those. Some Blue Moon later. If chat twists your arm a little bit. No curse, it's good. No crit, good, good. She bleeding, that's okay. Shieldbreaker's Nightmares. Done the Shieldbreaker's Nightmares many times. In this run, we've done 4 of the 7. 4 of the 7 in this one, so we're done with her, the one for Apprentice, and then we have one of the other ones, I think. Lots and lots of Nightmares done. Siren that you're a big fan of. Oh, I might actually stress heal. I don't know though. It's so risky, but I mean, him being at 62 stress and running into a Shambler would be really, really bad. So we're called Lufkin, Texas. You wrote it down as Fluffkin? No. Fluffkin, Texas. Don't let that be a sign that you've been here too much. Absolutely not. Honeywoods, East Texas. Hey Mixie, how's it going? I have no idea how many. I don't have your account up during the stream, Mixie, but I'm glad to know that numbers are good. They seem to always be good if we're playing Darkest Dungeon.
A momentary abatement.
So I'm killing this slowish. How you doing, Mixie? But yeah, I mean, we've done something like 17 playthroughs, Alex, on the stream. So we've absolutely done the Nightmares tons of times. And that's actually like completed runs. We've done hundreds of runs total. It's on my shirt tonight. Oh, it's one of those word art shirts. Superman. It's Superman, but it's made with you can't hardly tell on stream, but it's made out of the letters that are words that are about Superman. So like Clark Kent's on there and Krypton and other stuff. First time Darkest Dungeon. Marks, a lot of Darkest Dungeon streamers watch, don't care about them. So, marks are too slow for most of the game. There's a couple things that marks are fine for, like the Swine Prince, King and God, or any boss fight where the boss only has one action per round, which is not super common. Marks are fine on. A couple of mobs in the game, marks make it faster, but it's usually not worth taking the mark for the rest of the dungeon, like Tree Branch Smackdown Giants, Unclean Giants they're called. The crab, which you saw. But yeah, for the most part, I don't use marks. All nightmares after the patch? I don't know. Few. It's a lot harder now to get them all, though. No bosses, no lives, no deaths. Hard to complete all DLCs. Oh. No bosses. That would be an interesting run. It's all good, Phoenix. Another good crit heal. We're stalling on this guy to heal. I'm just going to kill him now, though. Unless we get the stress in. RT on the Prophet. Yeah, it can be okay on the Prophet. Like I said, the fewer actions per round a boss has, the better marks are. Because marks are round-based like anything. So the problem with them against a lot of bosses, a lot of them have 3 or 4 actions per round. They just fall off before you get to utilize them. Hey, Chops, welcome in. Chops Thespian. You know Chops. The old road. Yeah, me too. Mark easy anyway. Yeah, pretty much. Marks are just slow. Do you ever use the Cultist? Yeah. I think the Cultist is a good character overall. It's just that I use them more early in this run than I do later into it. They're just a... In this run, I'm really min-maxing. So I don't use them very much. I use them early game, because early game, they actually... I'm not going to use that. We don't have room. Early game... Ooh. Our first Squiffy Ghast. They have a higher average heal than the Vestal. But then once you get trinkets and stuff, it's just better to use the Vestal. So there's the Squiffy Ghast. We need to kill the Bloated Thrall first. If we don't kill him, every round he's alive, he has a higher and higher chance to self-destruct for really big damage and stress. Pulling her forward, that's okay. Front line, yep. The Occultist, I think a lot of people don't use it in position 1 and 2 enough. And like almost every time we use the Occultist in position 1 or 2, there will be people that come in and are like, why is the healer in the front? Last time I did that, someone literally came in and said just that. It's like, why is the streamer using a healer in the front? But the Occultist has one of the best stuns in the game. Increasing bleed chance on Occultist, increase the bleed on weird reconstruction. I don't remember. I think it used to, but I don't remember, to be honest. This is only a 30% stun chance. I guess I'll go after the Piranha for the stun.
A singular strike.
Squiffy Ghast. Lot of stress.
The horror.
Ugh. Crit. We're gonna stress heal the whole rest of this with our Houndmaster, but it might be kind of futile. Looks rough. Yeah. Squiffy Ghast can be pretty annoying. The main problem is that he spawned with the Thrall. Otherwise, we could have just killed him right off the first turn, which is what I usually do, but the Thrall was kind of preventing that a little bit. Let's go for a Hail Mary stun, I guess. Use your karate. Waitstaff at the restaurant. Yeah, it's a good way to put it. This game is just not the same without Wayne June. Yes. In fact, thanks to these 5 people, or some of these 5 people, they commissioned Wayne June to do a bunch of voice lines for the channel because we love the voiceover so much. And hopefully we get a Virtue. 25% chance.
precision, and power.
We really need a pelagic guardian fight, or even a crab. We could recover off either of those.
It's a Christmas miracle.
There it is. Good crit. There's one of the custom Wayne June lines we got.
The Q is a conveyor belt of death. Good luck.
So far so good. Whoa, good job. Good job on that dodge there, Kaiser.
A devastating blow.
Alright. No. We've had such clutch virtues this last week. I mean, since Saturday. Oh, Courageous is so good. Courageous, not only does it give you buffs, right? But Courageous has a chance to stress heal the whole team every turn. Ugman, thank you for the follow. 25% chance. Got it. Easy game. Easy game, easy life. Alright. Good crit. Holy crap. She's healed for 50? Hey, we heal for 50.
It's easy. Just always crit. And always
Cordy's
dodge.
welcome in.
Simple.
We'll stall on this guy a little bit. So like run like this is their utility to the Dark Tambourine, Jester no light trinket. I don't really like the Dark Tambourine in general. I don't even use it in Zero Lights. I mean, it's okay. I don't think it's a great trinket. I think there are just better options. And the thing about the Jester is the Jester's problem isn't that he doesn't heal enough stress. The Jester's problem isn't that he doesn't, or that he takes too much stress. His problem is that he has low health. So for me, it's like, why take either of the tambourines when I could take something to make him not die? Like extra health, or extra dodge, or extra protection. So I don't tend to use his class trinkets too much, Mexi. But since it's on the Bounty Hunter, Bounty Hunter's pretty decent, chill. Chill. The Bounty Hunter's kind of middle of the road, but here's the... So I'm min-maxing, so I'm not using him quite as much, but he's a great character, really, because one of the biggest things about Darkest Dungeon, the most important things when you're building a team, is that you have reach, right? So you have as many characters as you can, within reason, that can hit as far into the enemies as possible, because in Darkest Dungeon, ganging up on whatever your biggest threat is at that moment is paramount to your success. So the Bounty Hunter is good because he can hit all the way to position 3 from position 3, and he can hit it hard. Plus stuns are very great in this game. So the Bounty Hunter is a good character. Voice lines for you? I know, Alex, for sure. 2+ trinket, 10% stun chance, the best stun of the game. Yep. The Life Crystal. Yeah, Life Crystal, or I end up using Overture on him. Overture Box is amazing on the Jester because it gives him dodge and health. I use Barristan's Head on the Jester a lot. So using wow, look at this. All we have to get rid of is Gambler. All right. So anyway, we use a medicinal herb here and get rid of Gambler apparently. Yeah, thank you guys. Now for the Amazon link. The more Amazon referrals I get in a month, the higher the percentage. But generally, it's about 2% on average, Craig.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
Bad trap. Coral. But Life Crystal is fine too. Life Crystal does give you -1 speed, right? But Chester's already pretty fast, so I use Life Crystal. It's like today, getting rid of basically meaningless quirks. That's true. How you doing, Lunar? We need that Courageous, I know. We probably will. How you doing, Dead? Oh, bad crit.
Unbalanced.
Down to 81. Good crit. Using the link to grab a new headset. Pad on one side fell off. Gorilla glue it back on. That sucks, Morph. One thing to note about the Amazon referral, by the way, or the affiliate, is that make sure you're not saving, if you want to sort of stream through the affiliate link with Amazon, almost any Amazon link you see out there on the internet probably has an affiliate link on it, whether they mean to or not. And so you have to go, like, you have to know what you want, then you have to click the Amazon affiliate link, and then you have to type in and go to your item, basically, to use mine. Or if you see the suffix on the Amazon link, if you click it, you'll see a suffix that includes Adam versus Amazon or something like that. As long as it has that on it, it counts too. But it's a little bit tricky, just because there's so many people out there that use it that it, you're bound to cover it up with someone else's here and there. Shamblers Day with Cove, you fight the boss, like we did on Saturday. Can you foresee having DD2 that push you away from the game? I don't think they were going to do it, but if they made the game to where it was not, I don't know, like if it wasn't as
A momentary abatement.
if it wasn't like a difficult, like punishing game, like I think that's one of the big draws for Darkest Dungeon to me, is not necessarily that it's hard, so to say, but that it's like punishing. Like you're supposed to be in this downtrodden position, right? That's not just the game, that's part of the universe that you're in. You're supposed to have the lower end of everything, right? You're supposed to be trying to claw your way back. So I don't think they'll go that route, but I mean, if you're saying what one thing would make me kind of be like, this game's just not the same anymore, that'd probably be it. Marks should be good. Yeah, thank you, Craig. It's a good way to do it. Where's the Amazon 01? Thank you, Borf. That's the one. So this guy can give us inherent stress. He has stress casts. So we can't really stall on him. He's a large mob, so because he's a large mob, he won't call in reinforcements, but I don't know that we can out-stress heal him. Especially if it ends up like crit point-blank shotting someone. We did already get crit once in this fight, right? At the very beginning. Also, if he's not in position 1, he can only use stress casts, so we don't want to knock him back. I think I'm going to stall a little bit, though. Starting with enemies, Darkest Dungeon are always losing. It's good at losing less. Yeah, exactly. That's what I tell people about these challenges. Like when you first start Darkest Dungeon, if you don't know anything about the game, or even if you do, it feels almost insurmountable at first, right? It feels punishing. It feels like RNG is unfair. But the more you learn about the game, the more knowledge you gain in the dungeon, you know, the more you can offset RNG or prevent RNG or recover from RNG. And but there's no time in the game where you're completely safe. You can always die. And I like that threat in Darkest Dungeon. As much as I hate starting these challenges over, I like that there's always that fear of failure. Feeling pretty great today, other than the fact that you died. Glad you're feeling well, Zombie Lunar. God, I wish we had scouted there. Because, I mean, if we had scouted, we could see which side had a hall battle, if any. This side has way fewer tiles, right? There's a lot less chance of hall battles here than in these two longer halls. Games are difficult you play? Wait, what? What do you mean, Noxious? Why do I want the game to be difficult, or what are you asking? Or why is mine more difficult than just playing normally? Ooh, hunger proc. Okay, I'll take that. That's good, Lunar. That's good. That's pretty big, I think. So, which one? Why is this one harder? Torchless makes it much harder. BLOODMOON makes it much harder, and we're also doing 0 deaths, all bosses. Exclamation BLOODMOON and exclamation Torchless will tell you a little bit about why it's harder. But in general, it's just enemies are critting more. We get a lot more stress. We have a time limit. We have to beat the game in a certain number of weeks or else we lose. And if we get a single death from anything at any point, whether it's on the old road at the very beginning or it's on the very final boss in the very last dungeon, we start over. Town of Salem. I remember playing Town of Salem a long time ago. It's a fun game. Oh, good dodge. Tax Day, it's your preferred name. It's pretty awesome, Lunar. I haven't played Town of Salem in, God, forever. You don't auto-lose during the last fight. I've already done the last fight with no deaths multiple times. And I'll do it again. You'll see. Last and 2 end party, exactly. Kill it. There we go. Alright. So I've done the last fight without a death. I've done Torchless, Deathless, BLOODMOON before. I've literally beaten the entire game with 0 deaths, including the final boss, on Torchless, BLOODMOON before, but that version didn't have all bosses. This one is all bosses. So for the very final Darkest Dungeon level, I go in with only 2 heroes from the beginning. Yeah, if I die on the last fight, it's a lost run, yep. Yep, so the point of coming to your maker is to get your party down to 2 heroes. But if you start out with 2 heroes, you don't get any of those coming to your makers. So it means you have to do the entire final dungeon with only 2 heroes. And I've done it twice. Takes a long time, it's difficult. What 2-man comp? Crusader Houndmaster is what I used. Both times. Scooby just wants to make beautiful music. We have a loot back at town. We don't need his music. Crusader Houndmaster is what I use. I think that's the best option for what I'm trying to... what I do.
A momentary abatement.
Damage do you play for the stall? I mean, when you're using only 2 characters in Torchless Blood... or in BLOODMOON... Ooh. Like, there's so much stress in Darkest Dungeon 4. Like, insane amounts of stress. There's no 2 heroes that could out-damage it, I feel. Unless you got extremely lucky with Virtues or something. So, I take 2 and I dodge tank it. There's the victory. Felt so good. You know, I'd feel better? This victory. Darkest Run, took 3, played Darkest with Weapons, final boss. Crit 1-shot the heart. Yeah, that is an option too. Is a 1 terabyte solid state drive overkill? I don't think so. I mean, if you can afford it. Like, I don't have one, but I wish I did. Because the thing is, like, games aren't going to get smaller, right? Like, even now, you can fill up a 1 terabyte with games pretty easily. But, you know, if you're going to want that same hard drive without having to replace it for a long time, games are not going to get smaller in size, so. Alright. So we're going to kill this relatively slowly. So I know that was going to bleed out, but I killed it on purpose with them so that we're not killing this too fast. Good dodge. Both are 80% full. So we're going to hit this with 2 weak attacks every round. As long as you hit it twice per round, it's not going to call in reinforcements. And then we can get our stress back down as long as he doesn't crit a lot. Now this is champion Torchless BLOODMOON, so I mean he's going to crit. But if we have him stunned every other turn, we can probably recover even if he crits. 2 4 terabyte drives that full. Gigabytes, it's an older game, true. So a month or so off from committing, which price? Low hundreds. It's crazy how fast SSDs have dropped too. A terabyte solid state drive for You mean low hundreds, like multiple hundreds, or like somewhere between 100 and 200? So that's like a crazy good deal, I think. Let's go buy a hard drive. Still not full. So far, so good. It's kind of incredible. Don't tell the game. Playthrough, less team shuffles have happened. Is there a reason? So every time your character levels up, it has nothing to do with upgrades for this one, or, well, they get more resist to everything. So at level 6, you're going to have way more move resist than you did at level 0. And the enemies have a higher chance to move you as they level up also, but it doesn't increase as fast as your resistance. So it's just, you're more likely to resist. There it goes. Can't even run Tetris. Hey, Hytala, welcome back again. How you doing, Hytala? Wow, we got another stun in. So we can just stress heal again. Probably kill him next round. Man, this was amazing recovery. Look at this. Courageous sure is helping too. Get him out.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
All right. There's dungeon. How do you like it? Hey Maggie, welcome back. Yeah, just trying it out. Figure I go for like a world first challenge or something, you know. How you doing, Maggie? Welcome back. How have you been? Mod Siren was huge. One of the bots was to do, but got banned before you saw the message. Is that permanent? One on your whispers? That sucks. Eerie Coral! This is the first time, maybe not the first time. This is one of the only times I ran into Eerie Coral and didn't need to heal anything. I'm not gonna, so there's a chance if you use nothing that it stress heals. There's also a chance for negatives, so I'm not gonna do it. Surprise. We gotta kill the maggot first because it can disease. These others we can recover on, not on, but against it. They're not gonna destroy us, hopefully. Unless it crits a lot again. That crit bleed sure does hurt. Oh, pinchy bottom boy. Right after Carl. Oh, come on. You stupid Tide Master. If I get a disease off this.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Stupid Tide Master. And then this maggot crit us. It's alright. It's cool. We're alright. Slow him down. Torch from the Vestal stun? No, I used to, but I don't anymore. We have a mod that just makes it so it no longer causes a light at all. But I used to control shift click the torch to snuff it as soon as we did a cast from the Vestal that increased light, or from the Crusader or anything like that. But now we have a mod for that. So as long as this doesn't crit us like it was doing last time, should be fine. Good resist. Stun sucks, but.
A death by inches.
I quit Darkest Dungeon for a long time last year. No, I didn't. The longest I quit Darkest Dungeon for was like 2 weeks. Maybe I just streamed it. Like after I did a crazy challenge, I took like a 2-week break. But 2 weeks is almost a year. Pretty close. Cold Soul released on 27th this month. Embrace Cold Soul. I have so many things to play. I'm so behind on games. We did play through other... So, I don't know, maybe you caught it at a different point. So we don't only play Darkest Dungeon. We haven't only played Darkest Dungeon in a long time. So maybe that's what you saw. Because we do split streams. So we do Darkest Dungeon for about half the stream. And then we do a different game for the other half. So maybe you only saw, like, the other half for a long time or something. is off 2 weeks. Did all of last year. It's true, I had to. Characters Darkest Dungeon only have 4 fingers. Yes, aside from the Ancestor. The Ancestor is the only character that has more than 4 fingers. He's got 5. Does that mean something? Who knows? Red Hook, I suppose. Crit. Man, these recovery fights. So good. We keep going between like super stress fight, recovery fight, super stress fight. They have 5 in the result pictures though. Never noticed that one. More than 8 on each hand. It's not where you would expect them. Does the giant crab have 2 or none? He doesn't have any fingers. Breach is a really good game. Yeah, a lot of people told me that too. I haven't had time to play it. It's on my to-do list. Odd number of fingers to give us a middle one. How you doing next, by the way? Any favorite heroes? Favorite from a like aesthetic standpoint is Crusader, because I like holy melee warrior paladin archetypes, right? But I have a lot of characters that I really like. Really like the Hellion, Highwayman, Shieldbreaker, Man-at-Arms, Townmaster. If I had to pick one favorite character to use, it's probably the Hellion. Rest in Rage 2? No, I don't know. I've never played one of those. I mean, I don't think I'd play it anytime soon. Hey Rabbit, how's it going? Mike, welcome in. Figure out what those toasters were. Yeah, they're like pulleys. The ropes are on them incorrectly. I'm pretty sure they're like pulleys from a boat, like a sail or something, right? Not toasters.
Champion falls.
There's Bay. Yeah, most. Ooh, Demon's Cauldron. It's a bit of gold. Breach looks so incredibly boring to you. You play Battletech if you wanted your mech fix. Battletech was okay. I really loved XCOM 2. I don't know. I don't like mech type things in too much in general, I guess. Not out of this yet. A repetitive shooter, but it's for some reason one of your favorite games. Technically, an elevator is a trip. Hit all ranks. Yep. That's why I said, like, heroes that can hit every position. The more positions a hero can hit, the better. And the better they make the team cause. In Darkest Dungeon, it's all about choosing which of the 4 enemies or whatever that you're against is the most threatening to you right that moment. The one that can hurt you the most or end your game the most, whether that be through threat or through damage, and ganging up on that one and killing it, stunning it, etc. as soon as you can. Camp the next room? I think I will. Alright.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
So we're going to do dodge and crit whole party. So this is really risky. Oh, she didn't get the crit. Oh, he didn't get the crit either. Ugh. Ugh. They both missed the 75% chance of getting an 8% additional crit.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
We'll loot that after the boss. Alright, no hall battles. Do I want to change anything out for the boss? We won't use Bellow. So I'll put Bolster up. Alright, we're good to go. The Siren was changed when Color Madness came out. The wiki is still wrong about her. She no longer rolls at all based on debuff resist. We've tested it. She does not do that anymore. 16 chance, still sucks. Alright, let's do it. First champion boss of the run.
The aquatic devils have remade the poor girl.
So I'm gonna guard. So the whole point of this team is that the Hellion is supposed to be super buff and just destroys her, and you never let your Hellion get taken. So we always guard the Hellion. That way, if she tries to take the Hellion, instead she takes the Man-at-Arms. Much better option for her to take than the Hellion. Just dodge. That works too. Good crit. And so now that she's already guarded, we can actually put Bolster up. Hopefully. Let's see. Maybe not. Okay. That's the one downside. That's the one downside. Now we gotta stun that off. Got it. Okay. We got it. Always crit and always dodge. Over and over and over and over. That's creepy. I mean, that's a Siren. That makes... Dodge. I might as well use the Holy Waters even for just the bleed.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of...
It's awkward to see characters from the other side.
Hey everybody, my name's Cletus. Anybody want some?
Almost, like, pretty much every time I face the Siren, someone comes in and is like, oh God, I thought the run was ended. Because I saw you only had 3 people. Okay, we need to guard her again. Same thing. It's Operation Protect the Hellion, right?
Influence of skill and purpose.
Oh, he resisted. So there's only a 30% chance to resist, and it's not based on holy water anymore. Oh, he resisted again! that's making up for our double crit fail from the camp. Alright, she got him that time. What's he gonna do? Guard her again. Had to do that, or else the Hellion can't move backwards. So if I didn't do that, the Hellion would have had to have either passed our turn and gotten stress, or she would have... Oh no! It's asexual, maybe? Maybe. Oh no! He gave her 10 dodge for the entire... She's getting stunned, I know. I usually do that for this fight, and I usually drop Cry Havoc for it. But I just forgot to do it. No, I do a pilot watch. Snowblind, how's it going, Snowblind? Our first champion boss right now. God, she has higher dodge now. Oh, you resisted again? Good D&D session time. Ooh, that was like a 30% stun. Glad you're alright, Snowblind. Deathless Torchless BLOODMOON has never been done. Not that we can find Sky Sentinels. I've already done Torchless Deathless BLOODMOON. We couldn't find anyone that had done that. And now we're doing it with all bosses, all DLC, and we haven't been able to find anything that shows anyone having done that before either. Oh, friggin' another resist! What is this? I'm not complaining. I've never had this many resists. Courageous Snowblind. 7? I don't think it was 7. I think it's been 4. That's still a whole lot. Your people would be all over that from the get-go. Yeah, nothing that we can find. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. It's alright. Get her out of here.
Trade, the lifeblood of any port.
Well, there's some of that that went very, very, very in our favor. All those resists. There's some other things there that didn't go so well, but did it. Did it. So we'll backtrack for that curio as long as we don't get a hall battle spawn. GG. Give him blood. It's bloodlusty now. It's alright. Not shabby. No, that was a really good champion kill. We dodged a lot. We resisted like 4 or 5. We dodged one of her pulls, and we resisted like 4 or 5. It's really good. Thank you, Phoenix. I don't remember what some of these curios were. Now, we could go this way. It's a little bit of a risk, though. I mean, there could be a Shambler over there. Do we have stuff? We don't have Holy Water, but we do have bandages, and we have Antivenom. Hunger proc, it's fine. Why am I avoiding? Because every hall battle has a 12% chance at a Shambler. In Champion.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Okay. Alright. Hopefully this wasn't a mistake. Oh, I didn't take bolster back off. That's alright, though. Bellows. Yeah. Bad dodge. Should we play in the base game or with mods? Base game, usually. I mean, we've done several modded playthroughs. In fact, the thing we did between last challenge and this one was a all modded class only playthrough. So we had a mod that got rid of all of the base classes, and we only had modded classes. It was interesting, but it's a little too easy. Shamble right to the hall battles. Resist. We still have some leftover holy water on. Man, we need to recruit that Tidemaster. They're modded class. I really like the Falconer. Falconer, Lamia. The Monk is really awesome, but he's way too overpowered. Like, the Monk has a really awesome aesthetic. The graphics are great. The kit is way overpowered. The Monk is just too strong, but he's an awesome character. Carried by the Monk mod run, pretty much. How many Shamblers? Just one this run. But we just started a champion. This is our first champion dungeon of the night. Oh, we'll fight more Shamblers. There's no doubt about that. In fact, our last stable run ended on a Shambler. Monk in almost every dungeon. Yeah, well, I mean, it was just so strong. Falconer's kind of underpowered. I don't know. Have you played her since the update? Since she has stances now? I think she's fine. Most of these in a Shambler. The Shambler usually doesn't end the run itself. It usually weakens you for other things to end the run. I mean, yeah, there's so many things that can end the run, right? So even if I play perfectly, we could run into Quad Spider. We surprise them. And they dodge our attacks. They get to go with all theirs. They mark our Vestal. They crit her with Spit. They get to go first next round. They're all still alive. They kill us. Your modded playthrough? I think the VODs are gone, unfortunately, Alex. That sucks. For a long time. They changed her completely. They completely redid the Falconer. So she's a stance character now. She has multiple stances that she can go into. She has a lot of lore stuff that was added for her. It's all mods. Game don't need mods. It's not about needing it, but any game that has tons of mods or a great modding community, it adds longevity to the game, right? So I am all for mod support on games. I mean, you don't have to use them, obviously, if you don't want, but it can absolutely add more longevity to the game. Give you some more to do. Yeah, well, it's really hard, Alex, I know. But here's the thing. I stream 45 hours a week on stream time. I work about 40 hours a week. I have a family, so I really don't have the time to do as much as I would like to do with VODs and YouTube and stuff. I just don't have time. So, I mean, I barely sleep already. Yeah, I'm not going to stop it right in the middle of a run, Gurking. What's life doing? Still not great. Didn't really find too much more out today. So we were at the doctor today for a couple more hours. And she has another appointment. Bandage that bleed? We don't really need to. We weren't in risk of, like, dying from it. That was a great mod. Oh, my bad. I thought you were telling me cough switch to RimWorlds, but yeah. It's not that the game needs mods or whatever, it's just, you know, mods just add longevity to a game. And whether you prefer playing on vanilla, or switching back and forth, or playing predominantly modded runs. Would never do that. I do have a YouTube channel, but there's not really anything on there right now. Something we're working on, though. Talking to someone about. Probably listening to me right now. Good crit. What a recovery. Courageous sure is helping. Who could that be?
Victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Alright. Excuse me. Manager Twitch fonts. Yeah, basically. Basically. Someone has agreed to help me out. We just haven't... I just threw down the shovels. We haven't talked and streamlined anything yet.
If only treasure.
Alright, let's get out of here. It's good first champion run. We only had a couple hall battles, neither were a Shambler. We had some good luck and some bad luck on the Siren, but overall, positive. Over 20,000 gold, Book of Sanity, which we'll sell. More level 6s. Spiritual, good pickup over Wheeled Adventurer. So much better. Wheeled Adventurer is... it's fine. Egomania. Egomania is a forced interaction quirk. You can actually steal from, like, the few things that it interacts with. If loot is in there, if it rolls loot, it'll act as klepto. But it's not, it doesn't force interact with very many things. So it's not like it's super terrible negative quirk. Switch rooms. Alright, still blind.
You will know the tragic extent of my
Ooh,
failings.
another moon cloak. That's good. Go to alcohol drinks. I don't really drink. So I don't really have any gurking, to be honest. Moon cloak. I'm probably going to buy that one too. Man, we're starting to dip on gold. I know it doesn't look like it, but now that we're going to be upgrading to champion stuff, it's going to cost us like 15,000 gold plus per hero. So it's a maybe. Did we end up getting our Blastus Vial? Yeah, we got it. Man, I'm about sick of the warrants. What am I saving up crests for? Cartographer's Camp. So Cartographer's Camp is a district next to the bank. Costs 300 crests, 5,000 golds. It says Torchlight is more beneficial, but it works in Zero Light also. It gives you extra scouting, it gives you extra chance at loot, and importantly, it gives you 2% additional crit. So I'm saving up for that.